So there's going to be kind of two parts to this tutorial. One of those parts is that we need to create the UVs for this model, and the other part is that we're going to extract or generate what are called normal maps for this model. To start about talking about UVs, so the UV coordinate system, I go to this UV tab, it's this 2D plane. And what a UV is basically if we took this 3D model and cut a line down it and sort of flattened it out. So UV is a two-dimensional view of a 3D model. UVs allow us to apply images such as textures, normal maps, things like that, and wrap them around our model. You can think of it as like wrapping paper. So a UV view, this is going to show us the 2D version of this model. Now we need to generate that UV view first. And the best way to do that, so if you've already brought a model over from Maya or from another software, it already has its UVs generated. This one doesn't, so what we need to do is we need to go to UVs and maps and say create UVs. Now it's going to tell us you need to step down to 0 first, so we can just go ahead and step down, which we just hit page down a bunch until we get to 0. Create UVs. We'll say replace existing UVs. 1. And what should happen is in the UV view, we now have a flattened, laid out version of our file. Okay, so let's step back up. Stepping back up to max, which is 4. What I'm going to do is, this is a 98,000 poly model. We're going to generate a normal map and make this level 2 or even level 1. Let's make level 1, so 15, we'll do level 2. A 6,000 polygon model, we're going to make this look like this 98,000 polygon model. And the way we're going to do that is by using a normal map. So a normal map is a 2D image that takes high details and sort of tricks the view and makes it look like the model is actually much higher detail than it is. So here's a 6,000 poly version of this model. Here's a 6 million poly version of this model, right? They sculpted every little detail, every little wrinkle on this character. And then they made a texture map, a normal map of this, and applied it, and you get this look. Now, is it actually the same thing? No, there's a few differences, and you can see them here and there, but it pretty much looks the same. This is how video games get away with looking so high detail but being so few polys. So we have this super high detail sculpt layer that is giving us this really like kind of refined look. Let's extract this and generate a normal map. So we're going to go up to UVs and maps. We're going to go to extract texture maps, and we're going to say new operation. It's going to pull up this menu, and in this menu what I want to click is normal map, and it's going to open this up, this very long menu. So the target model is what level do we want our sort of base model to be, and then the source model is the high version of your model, and it's going to extract this two-dimensional drawing. So we have the target model here, it's saying sphere level 0. I don't want level 0, I'm actually going to do level 2, the 6,000 polygon version. And then what's my source model? We're going to do level 4, the highest that we have. Whatever your highest is, that's what you would use. I'm fine with using these, I'm fine with using this. And we're just going to say we have to give it a base file. So let's go ahead and save this somewhere. I'll save this to my desktop, and I'll give it a name. I'll call it normal map. Hit save, and let's hit extract. It says the extraction finished successfully. So here's what we have. Here's our model. Let's step down. And look at that. I'm at level 2, and look at that. It looks just like the level, what was that, level 6 or 4 version? So here's the level 4 version, and with the text, with the normal map, even our level 0, pretty close. But our level 2 is really where it's at. So you can see the difference. If I go to the UV view, I can actually see the normal map that it created, and it looks pretty good. It actually generated a pretty solid map. This will come into Unity just fine. It'll only be 6,000 polygons, and it'll look great. That's how you extract a normal map. This is something that you would do, by the way, whenever you're completely done modeling. You've finished sculpting, but I haven't done painting yet. So you finished sculpting completely, I haven't painted anything, and I'm done with my model. That's whenever you extract the normal map.